Costume change, and I'm back. Okay, today I want to talk with you about conversion events. What is a conversion event? A conversion event is when you take a lead or somebody who follows you, and that thing that you do in the middle that converts them into becoming a paid client of yours. So, conversion events are equally important. Leads are important. So, where you're getting your traffic from and the type of traffic that you're attracting, whether it's organic or whether it's paid, super important. The conversion event, though, is where the rubber hits the road and it's where we know whether we're able to sell people into our offer or not. So, I want to have a conversation with you about specifically the conversion event, knowing that or assuming that you have a rock solid offer. You stand behind your offer. It is solving a problem. It is an irresistible offer for your market. And you know it's a good offer. You've had people buy the offer potentially. And there's nothing you want to change about the offer. Okay. You are in love with the offer. And you have a source of leads coming in. So whether you're showing up on your socials daily or however often you're showing up and you're attracting people into your world, either an official lead through, a lead magnet or a lead capture or something like that, or whether it's just you're getting people drop into your DMs and you're having conversations, and then whatever happens next, as I say, to move them into becoming a paid client. So I just want to share a quick story about a client that I have to illustrate this. So I have a client that's come into my mastermind. She has a great offer and she has these amazing results. She was telling me that last year she just put two posts up on LinkedIn, I think it was, and she had 600 people register for her. She ran a 2-week challenge, which, side note, 2-week challenge for free, too long, don't do it. So she had 600 people or more through this thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. So getting people into your conversion events is not the problem. People love you. They love your message. They want what you've got to say. I've never had people, just 600 people sign up for something with a single or two posts. It's never happened to me. And I've been doing it for 100 years. And then, so we know that she has no trouble attracting these people. And then she's got this offer that is amazing as well. This top tends to open up. So if you're wondering why I'm like fucking around with this, it's because I don't want to flash the internet. Yeah. And so I said, okay, so we need to focus on the conversion event. What's going on in the conversion event? And she's doing what a lot of people do, right? She's trying to automate that process and sell high ticket. So she's like, well, I get them into this $27 offer and I move them through the funnel and I warm them up. And I'm like, yeah, no, we don't want to do that. We want to give them an experience where they can make a decision really quickly about whether you are the right coach for them or not, because they've already been in your world, right? And so I suggested that she do something like a live workshop. She will convert people from that. Even if she doesn't convert the sale on the call, she can convert people into a discovery call or a sales call from the live workshop that she does, and then she can move them into her program through the calls. That is just such a simple way, but people avoid it because they don't like doing calls. And calls are they're the most potent conversion process that you can have if you do them right. You can go through my videos. I might even put it on the end screen of this one, and the video will be on discovery calls, like to fix your broken discovering calls. So fix your broken discovery calls. It's in this 30-day playlist anyway. Because we know that she doesn't have problem attracting people. We know there's no problem with the offer, but like she can't sell it. And so she's trying to avoid showing up and really being there for her people and giving them an experience of what it's like to be in a room with her, virtual or otherwise, right? Because this is where the conversions are going to happen. So if you have a big audience and you have people coming through your lead system, for example, and you're relying on this automated process, just know that it doesn't work like it used to. I mean, I know there are some that potentially have really good results, but people want you. They want to know you more. They want to be able to They already know enough about you to be engaged. They just want you to give them a reason to say yes. And you get to do that by showing up and being there for them and giving them an opportunity to see you in real time, to ask questions. Discovery calls are my favorite thing to do. I don't do a lot of them these days, but I will always happily jump on a call with somebody because I know it's just a formality. And I love those conversations because then we're both really satisfied that they're making a good decision. I like, and I'm going to talk about this in tomorrow, I'll talk about this a bit more. Clean sales. I'll save this for tomorrow. Yes, you can see the wheels are going. This is the next video that I'm going to do for you. It'll be about clean sales, but I want my sales to be clean. I don't want people to say yes to me and then have regret about saying yes to me. I don't want that. And because they felt like they were under pressure or whatever it is, right? So just quickly, that's the clean sales situation. But your conversion event is where your money is made or not made. This is where you're leaving most of your sales on the table. If you're not creating opportunities for people they're looking for a reason to say yes, give them that reason. Show up, do a live masterclass, do a 3-day, a really short video, Facebook challenge, do discovery calls, do whatever it is you need to do. You can do a paid call, a paid strategy call, and then upsell them into your core product. There are so many ways to do that, but conversion is going to happen fastest and more regularly if you show up and you give if you give your people face to face in real time. And if you're avoiding that, and you've had bad experiences with doing that in the past, then go and watch some of my other videos. Feel good about doing those calls or running those masterclasses or whatever else there is. And then you can go and smash it out of the park. And be sure you're fixing the same problem. I mentioned this on a previous video, and that is if you don't have the leads coming in and you're not doing enough of the conversion process, then you don't know whether it's this is the problem, right? You want to have 100 people go through your conversion process for you to understand what your stats are, right? So if you have 10 leads, but you don't convert at 10, you convert on average 11 or 12, 10 people is not going to be enough for you to know what your conversion rate is or that it's going to be working. So you've got to work volume in the beginning to figure out is this conversion event working, and then figure out if it is or it isn't, and then you know you need to change it. If you've had 100 people through your funnel and you haven't had anyone buy yet, then it's not working. All right, you've got to do something different. If you've run 100 discovery calls and you haven't made a sale, you got to fix that because there's going to be something going on. Either there'll be a disconnect between the messaging that's attracting them in the first place and what you're selling, or you just don't have enough people, then that's a lead problem. So you've got to figure out, how can I generate more traffic? How can I get more eyes on my business? All right. So they're the problems. And usually people will fix the problem of the offer. They think the price is too high, it's too long, it's too short, it's got the wrong freaking name. And they'll try and fix that thinking that's the problem, but it's these two things that are the problem. So figure out which one is the problem and fix that. All right. I'll be back tomorrow and we will talk about clean sales and why they will change your life.